What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Get Good at Elden Ring. This is episode 2. We're going to progress this way to the next site of grace and up to Stormveil Castle. We got 30 minutes. Let's do it. There's another little junkie soldier over here. God, I love these swords. Now right here is the Wolf Cave. I don't think that's what it's actually called. Groveside Cave. We'll come back and do this a little bit later in the series. Oh, while I'm thinking of it. So the sword I've been using, swords, is the Blood Grossmesser. It's stronger than the Scavenger's curved sword and also causes a little bit less blood buildup. But it's amazing. Let's see, and you can get that. Where is it? Down here. Right here. Tombsward Catacombs. Takes a little bit to farm, but it's not too bad. I love it. Now, here we are at this area. We're going to try to kill them all in one swoop, as long as it works out that way. We'll see. Now we're just going to go over here and touch this grace. That way, if we die, we can spawn right back at it. We're going to sneak up behind this guy. Didn't quite work out the way I had planned, but it worked. Whatever. We're gonna go down here. We're going to get our first of many upgrade tools. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I already have it. That's right. Well, you get an upgrade tool here. Allows you to add certain types to your Ashes of War once you find a blacksmith. I believe it's the one at the round table hold. There's also going to be a map right here. And clear out the area for you. Right over here, where there's another little guy. There is this thingy, a flail. Which, let's be honest here, sucks. Really bad. No matter what level it's at. And we're going to go over here. And we are going to grab the Lord Sworn's Greatsword, which will carry you through, upgrades or not, through a better part of the game. It's actually very good. Now that that's done, I'm going to rest right here. We're going to talk to... shit. I don't remember her name. We'll find out in a second. Melania. No.
Greetings,
Milana?
traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Melina. There it is.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maiden? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the... But you, I can play turning to aid you.
So
to the
her,
set, then it's settled.
her whole
Summon
point
me
is
like
to be your maiden. So in other words,
another
allows you to
torrent
level
has
up.
treat him.
Otherwise, you go through the entire game if you reject her at level 1. And let's be honest, nobody wants to go through this game at level 1. Now that we got that, summon torrent and go back to the Church of Elden. And she probably won't show up for me, but after you talk to Melina and get your horse, you can go back to the Church of Ella, and Ronnie, the Moon Witch, will appear and give you the summoning bell.
This tiny gold, this light, but now you can see them. The rays upon the cliff. A demi. If the ray, then the Elden as an ally pray to face the...
Yeah, it looks like she's not going to appear for me. That's alright. So we're going to go back to the Gatefront ruins, which is right here. Hop on our horse and go face our first night boss. Which really isn't difficult. You might want to get this first. It's actually really easy.
Oi! You there.
We'll worry about him later. This is going to be an Ash War. Determination. There's our first nighttime boss. Each one of them gives you a reward of some kind.
Oh, you? Yeah, you there?
You might as well go over and take care of this guy.
You can't see me.
See this odd looking bush right here? Just roll into it.
Some clod. You were just... Thank you. I was pushing. I ended up as a...
This guy makes you feel really bad for him later on in the game, but in order to get the reward, you've got to actually follow the story.
Then I'd... Right, I'm...
Now we're going to go this way. Gonna jump through all those guys. Even though I can't use it, we're gonna collect that. Well, no, apparently not. Lost my touch with the horse riding. Collect this grace. Since there's enemies after us, we're actually going to sit down, talk to the wife.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose. For the reason there is something I've acted. I am no maiden.
Every time you get a chance, make sure you talk to her. She is pretty much your quest guide. She tells you where you should go. But another thing to keep in mind is these golden lights also tell you the direction you should go. And since we're going to Stormveil Castle, you want to talk to her.
Everyone who only to have that. Did you know it's quite a lot? You're all
Exhaust.
heading to Stormveil, enticed by wow that may. But I don't have. It's scary. I want to want nothing. Oh, I know.
Keep going. There we go. Which gives you the jellyfish ashes,
It'll be glad.
which isn't too bad at the beginning of the game.
It was a pleasure. Oh, tell them I love. I'm fine again.
right up through here in order to get the Stormveil. There we go. Got Wild Strikes. Now we're going to rest here. Now we're going to go and fight, I don't remember his name. Make sure you summon Rogier. We're going to fight this guy, which is a demigod. Here we go.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Margit. Fell Omen. Margit, that's right.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. I shall remember thee.
And he won't be that easy for you on your first playthrough, unless you spend hours upon hours collecting souls.
In fear of the night, the hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Now we're gonna rest.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon.
Now, the Round Table Hold is pretty much the hub of the world. Kind of like, what is that bonfire called in Dark Souls? It's the hub of the worlds. This guy's a dick. Just saying. Oh, nothing I want, apparently. I kind of want those. Yeah. This guy.
Ah, hello. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She'll take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
So this guy is guarding a castle that you have to go to later on. And either his sister or his daughter or whatever is one of the maidens, and you can kill her to collect her blood for a mission later on. Now here you got blacksmith. Do pretty much anything for you. This is where you use those tools, the knives that I collected earlier that you guys didn't get to see because I already have it. This is where you would use that. And here is Fia, the deathbed companion.
Greetings, great. I am. Circumstances have great champion. Perhaps you might share. Doing so will grant you. Do you think it where I come from? Ah.
There we go. Now you have to let her hold you every time she asks. In total, like 3 times, I think. And you can get her ending, where you fight the Necro Dragon, and she dies. You get her armor set and all that.
I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Now, this way, got Sir Gideon Ulfnir, the All-Knowing, one of the guys you fight in the last few strings of boss fights. In here is where you can use remembrances of champions, get their gear, stuff like that. Other than that, it's not that big of a deal. This guy, you can get spells from.
Welcome to the round. I teach incant and explore so that one
Incantations, sorry.
if a time ensuring order regains its proper form, writing rule over men. By the way, do you still? You do. Most time you are well.
So he sells you urgent heal, cure poison, magic fortification, flame fortification, rejection, catch flame, flame sling. All of them are pretty good at the beginning of the game. If you're doing a certain build, you can make them stronger, stuff like that. I don't prefer those types of spells, but to each their own. Now we're going to go right here. We're going to get to the first or second grace inside Stormveil Castle, and we're probably going to call it good. Now, you got this guy right here. You only need him for like 10 seconds because he's like a shadow thief. He literally follows you around as you go through Stormveil Castle. Every time you die, he takes a percentage of your souls. I'm only telling you this because over the last few playthroughs, and I have multiple games on multiple different New Game Plus levels, he takes your souls. Don't care what anybody says, he takes them. So we're going to have him open the gate for us.
It's tightly guarded. Oh, try the guards. Don't you breach the castle. Yes, you're just, I pray. The guard, you'll slip. Of course, when you approach its own.
gates!
Now, for one, he lies to you. So going that way, there's actually more enemies. And if you go this way, other than the crap load of ballista that's going to blow you down on your way in the gate, it's really not that bad. All you got to do is roll all the way. And you get a grace almost instantly. You don't have to fight any of it. This way, you have to fight all of them. And a lot of them are the Crucible Knights and powerful freaking whatever the hell they're called. Yeah. So I would not recommend going this way. It's entirely up to you. For the sake of this video, we probably will go that way, just so you guys can actually see where everything is, what you need to collect, and all that. But we are going to go over here. Going to rest for a moment. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end for this video. You guys and girls, or ladies, have a good night.